We have travelled across Spain after our wonderful Montería adventure and now find ourselves in the foothills of the Pyrenees, 40 miles from the French border, at a lovely little town called Ripoll in the province of Girona, Catalonia. The next morning we're up early in search of an essential Café Cortado for Lewis. 4:10 in the morning, it's a great time to be up. As soon as we've drank our coffee, we load up our kit and jump in with the local forest ranger and head off to the mountains. He's got that brown on his face that's totally different to the Alpine Chamois. Yeah. We'll set this up. Well, we're finally up in the mountains. I'm puffing because the air's not that thick. So I'm trying to get the entrance. We've just got all our gear on and we've set off. And we've done a couple of little ridges. We've come over and we're looking onto these big flat meadows that are covered in sort of like small, well, they're probably very old trees, but because they're up on a mountain, they're not very tall like this. And we're now looking for the Isard, or the Chamois. Isard is what they call it in the Spanish Pyrenees. It's what the French call it as well. So, and the guide already saw from down the bottom with his spotting scope that there was a group just over the hill. And we're in the shadow at the moment, so that's where they go. They're typical of Chamois. They just carry on, get their heads down and just carry on moving. And have like a period of a few hours feeding. Then they go and find some shade out of the sun and settle down to ruminate. But Gustav, my guide's waving me on, so I better move forward and join him. We've got Chamois about 150 metres away. 173 metres away. And it's just laid there. If this was the Alps, it would be disappeared. So the only thing I can think is because they don't really hunt this area. There's no hunting pressure. We're in a national park, so they see lots of people walking past on these tracks. And they're not bothered. He's just laid there ruminating, looking straight at us. So quite nice because you get to have a good look at them, at what you're after. So onwards and upwards. Gustav is striding ahead. As we pick our way up the path, we notice a female in the distance just grazing in the shadows. For those viewers who are not familiar with chamois, an open angle at the end of the horn means a female. If more closed and thicker, it's generally a male. We are witnessing firsthand the stark reality of climate change here, as this area would normally be covered in snow and perhaps more challenging to hunt. 30. Oh. Gustav is urging me to shoot before they flee, so I take aim on his front shoulder. Miss? It's a clear miss as the bullet goes over his shoulder. And then other animals appear as they disappear. My luck is in as a single beast at the back is deemed to be suitable by Gustav, and he urges me to take a shot.
Tira? Si, tira.
He presents a textbook broadside shot, which I'm much happier with than the last one.
Sí, sí.
.165 grain CX bullet by Hornady, just absolutely smashed that. I've just had to have a minute after the shot because I've got sniper's eyebrow, first time ever in my life. But can you see how acute the angle is when I've took the shot? Incredible. Spotted the first group 230 metres up in these little bunch of trees. Got down and I dialed in 23 clicks, 2.3 MOA, which is on my chart from which I've practiced on, and I shot high over its back, and then stupid me realised how steep it was, so they all ran off over the hill. So there's some more of the group, so it was a bigger group, we're still in the trees, and a suitable buck just came into position, and so I just clicked it down to 200 metres and just shot it absolutely squarely in the chest. So took the bullet really well and then came down probably 15-20 metres. So this is a chamois full of adrenaline. It's just heard a shot. They're an absolute beast, mountain beast, and they've got so much natural adrenaline and energy up here, and took the bullet, came down 20 metres, and it's just died just below the trees below us, so we've got quite a climb up to it. But incredible. So I've just had to mop my eye up, so I didn't look that bad. It looked way worse than what it is, but it's just a sheer angle, and with the trigger cam on the back of it, it sticks out a little bit further than what my scope's set up for. But of course, hang on, it's still filming. Of course, it's able to show you the shot. So this is what I'm doing for you guys. I'm putting my body on the line, in particular my eyebrow on the line, and I'll probably have a scar to remind me of the Pyrenees mountains for the rest of my life. But there you go. But fantastic! It was such a lovely morning. Oh, here we are, Lou.
Wow. Look at this beauty.
Look at this. Oh, Ruby Capra Pyrenaica. Pyrenaica. What a beauty. It took us a while to get up here.
Wow.
Look how thick he is on his bases.
It's really thick, my friend. It's
I know,
really thick.
I know. When he said we were shooting a cull buck, I thought it wouldn't be such cully. Oh, it's got a chip.
Yeah, that's the reason.
He spotted the chip down there at 250 metres. Oh, it's amazing. Look at this.
All the browns that all.
Yeah, well, Dan, have a look in a minute, get a closer look in a minute, Dan. But it's the most beautiful creature, and good shot as well. So fantastic. I just love these animals. I love just looking at them, not only taking them, but it's just so beautiful. Why
do you love them so much?
I think because it produces, a guy that lives in the lowlands of England, in the Trent Valley, which is very flat, to come to the mountains. I think I got the love of mountains from skiing with the kids years ago, and when we were in Wengen we used to see the Chamois when we went upon the cable car.
Yeah.
It's that love. How does something survive up here? You know, and they're just so beautiful, aren't they? The coat is just such a gorgeous animal.
Yeah.
And it's the challenge that you give yourself. You know, we did 2 days on the Montería, and I was really nervous about it this morning. I thought, have I got it in me and everything? But Gustav took it really steady, and we just picked our way up a little mountain path. And then we've come off across this flat, and he could see them on the far side, but they already disappeared out. But in the trees, in this shadow, this is where they want to be with the sun once it comes out. You know what I mean? Absolutely stunning. This is without doubt my favourite hunt to do, chamois. And it was never an intention to try and shoot all the species of chamois, but it's now becoming a bit of a challenge, I think. So this is my third subspecies of chamois. In the beautiful Spanish Pyrenees with Lewis, my friend, who's organised it, and yeah, it's amazing. He's actually got a big cut on his ear. I wonder if that's from
from fighting.
Fighting, yeah.
Fighting with some other males.
Because the rut's in December.
Yeah, you're right.
Rut's in December, so they've calmed down now. All the females will be pregnant, and I don't know if I said it to camera earlier on. This is an area where, when we spoke to Gustav this morning, he thinks there's about 3,000 as a population in this area, and on this one face of the mountain there's about 300, and they take a very, very small cull of maybe 8 or 10 animals.
Yep.
And this is the last one of the season, and I'm very blessed with this. Look at it, what a beauty, what an absolute beauty. So that's where the bullet's gone in there, in through the engine room, straight through the shoulders. Well, it's the final day of our trip to Spain that I've been looking forward to all year with my good mate Lewis, and it hasn't been disappointing. I've had 2 brilliant days on the Montería, then we travelled across Spain to the Pyrenees, and out early this morning with Gustav, the guide who's just off camera, to harvest this incredible wild, free-range Pyrenean chamois. Rubicapra pyrenica. It's been absolutely amazing, Lewis. Thank you so much. Spain just keeps delivering for me as a travelling hunter. It's got so much to offer. Its culture, it's the hunting ethic. It's just amazing. Just such a great place to be, and I've had such a fantastic time. And I really appreciate your effort for entertaining and putting up with me and Dan. And as we just explained to Gustav, well, Lewis did, it's okay pulling the trigger. After that we have to get everything, capture it on film for you guys, and share it, so we can share it with you in a respectful way, so you can understand how these guys hunt in different countries that's different to how we do it. So it's amazing, Lou. Thank you so much, buddy. It's been amazing.
Muchas gracias. Vámonos, amigos.
Well, we've just took a bit of a break. We're on our way back down, but this is one of several little huts that we've discovered as we've been up here, and they're old shepherd's huts, and this is where they bring the salt up to for the cattle, sheep and everything in these lower reaches of the mountains. And this is probably a couple of 100 years old, and it's so wonderful just see this mound of rocks. They've collected all the rocks together and made a little hut to keep themselves out the bad weather in the winter. I thought I'd just let you know what gear I've brought here, because we get quite a few messages on YouTube and on our channels on social media about what kit we're using and what we're bringing to the mountains to help people select the stuff. So my actual gear is Merkel gear. It's what I normally wear for everything. These are the Mountain Pant 3, gorgeous, really comfortable trousers, and I use their braces that fit on. It's like a system that they've got that fits on, and they keep you really comfortable throughout the day. Boots, I've got crispy GTXs on, and they have been absolutely perfect for the whole trip. I've used them on the Monterías, I've used them up in the mountains, so just need a good cleaning, a good redubbing. I've been using the Vaughan backpack today and yesterday when we were out, and that keeps my Merkel Helix 308, which is topped with the VX6 3-18 HD scope, and I'm using Hornady CX bullets, different from the Montería that we've been on. I've been using a GCX there, and I'm using a CX in the mountains. So the flat point from the Montería, maximum smack, and this has got good distance on it and then good killing power. And you'll see in the film the absolute shock that the Chamois buck received from the 165 grain bullet. So just a quick breather, but also what a little piece of kit this is. So this comes with our Ascent tripod I've been using on the Montería to shoot off. Absolutely amazing. I could shoot out to 150 metres on a good solid piece, and again you'll see that in the Montería film. But you just unscrew the leg off the Ascent tripod, and those clever people at Spartan have made a little handle that goes on it, and then you've got both me and Dan have been using this as like a trekking pole, and it's so handy when you're coming down them steep faces, or just a little bit of support, or you're crossing a stream or something like that. It's just absolutely wonderful, and it's very easy to adjust, put back in your backpack whenever you want, whatever you want to do with it. Packs right up, getting your suitcase to travel with, but an amazing piece of kit that's again, system fellas. I've shot my chamois today off the Spartan bipod, and I could adjust that for the very narrow, very steep angle I had to do it, and you saw it helped me with great shot placement. So I think we need to catch up with the rest of them, Dan. I've had my break now. I'm overwhelmed a bit coming here. We've had such a fantastic trip. It's quite amazing. I'm so lucky to do these things and share them with everybody on camera. It's what we put on film is we try and capture it, but you just can't give you the smells or the distant noise of a raven clocking, or it's just, yeah, it's amazing. It's just so special, and this will have a very, very special place in the Service UK hut, along with the Cantabrian one from last year. Legend. Yes. And,